include some penalties or some fines? We've seen in this case, and also with Mr. Morneau, there's no sanctions at all other than the public embarrassment you may be going through right now. Should the law be changed, first of all, to toughen the act and also include some penalties?
I think we're very much aware that moving forward, we will be behaving differently. We respect and obviously accept the full report of the Commissioner. We will make sure that moving forward we are much more proactive about even personal family vacations with family friends.
During your stay on the island, did you talk to the Aga Khan about Canadian policy or about the Aga Khan's foundation? Well, we talked about global general issues. He's a friend that I've talked a lot about. A lot about the international context, the Syrian situation, the Ismaili community, the general Muslim community. We've had some very long conversations about that, but we didn't talk about specific Canadian policy issues.
Free holiday from someone you consider a friend, but obviously you have a different definition of a friend than the Commissioner. You knew that they had a lobbying registry, that they were set up to lobby the government. How could it not have occurred to you that that might not have been okay?
The fact is, we work sorry, let me just try to reorder the thoughts. We worked with the lobby conflict of interest commissioner with the rules in place.
What does this say about your ethical compass, considering you've spent the entire fall defending your finance minister for allegations of ethical breaches, and now you're standing here today facing a scathing report and contraventions of this statute? What does that say about your ethical compass?
We continue to work with the Ethics Commissioner. We're pleased with the work that they've done. Obviously, I accept the full conclusions, and I think as we move forward, obviously my office and I will be behaving in a more proactive way on personal vacations. But at the same time, I think we can all collectively be reassured that we have mechanisms in our institutions here that hold everyone to account to make sure that everyone follows the rules. And I think take full responsibility for this. This was a family vacation that I am responsible for, and I take responsibility.
Well, you continue to insist that he is a family friend, a personal friend. Now, the Commissioner points out that you hadn't talked to the Aga Khan for 30 years. Is she wrong on this?
Your wife called and asked if she could go to this island, if your family could go to this island. This is a man who runs organizations that have business with the government of Canada. Is it appropriate to ask rather than to be offered, even if this is your friend, to ask someone who has business before the government of Canada, can we come and stay on your private island?
It had been, it was a standing invitation from the Aga Khan and his daughter to spend some time on their island.